Hello! Today we're building this header board, this new header board for the window that we're putting in. Since it's a 12-foot span, we're using 2x12s. And then between it we'll put a 1/2-inch piece of OSB. Get that cut. And then we'll cut that into little strips. And then bring everything over to the driveway where I can start getting it put together. So what we're doing is the header boards are 1.5 inches each thick, so you got 3 inches, and we need to make it the same width as a stud on the wall, which is 3.5 inches. So we're adding a 1/2-inch piece of plywood between the two sheets every 2 feet, and then we'll have our 3.5. So I'll just do this. Mark it. Mark it. This don't have to be perfect because all it's doing is filling space. It's nothing structural or anything. Actual structural stuff is in the beams themselves. And this one's gonna be a little close, so we'll move these 2 inches there. And be like boop, boop. One on top. Just like that. And grab our nailer and our compressor so we can get them together. We'll start by just nailing the corners to make sure everything's square, and then I'll use my speed square to make sure that those pieces of OSB are lined up with the edge. And then I'll just put a nail in each corner. And then get this last corner here lined up. Flip it on this edge to get everything square.
I'm supposed to be able to set it so it does that.
And then I'll go to town with the nailer on this side. Putting 3 nails about every 6 or 8 inches. And then flip it and do the same thing. 3 nails about every 6 or 8 inches after I reload. And then go through with the hammer. Just tap everything that's sticking out, make sure it's flush. And then after that, we'll move the compressor and the nailer down onto the scaffolding and get ready to start putting this header board in. You can see here we got the opening all demoed up.
Huh? Yeah, I suppose we could do that.